Hello again, everyone, and we are glad you have joined us again here at Dirt Road Cinderella. There has been a big craze in the modeling world as of late, and that commotion has been created by two new silver foils that have hit the market. And we as modelers, in our constant pursuit to save money and find that perfect chrome, have been all over it to the point Amazon has sold out several times in the last few weeks. I, however, was lucky enough to score some of each and decided that I should compare them. So we have the YiJiAre brand and the FusionFirm that I covered last week. The packs that I bought both had gold in them, and I thought I would add it to this comparison. In the bottle, both golds look very much alike and very nice, as do the silver foils. I had already started puttering around with the gold when I thought to do the video. It doesn't look too bad. First, I'm going to brush on the FusionFirm and see how that goes. I'm hoping I can do better than the first time. If you try to brush it on like acrylic paint, it leaves strokes and doesn't chrome up, so to speak. It kind of seems it needs to be put on liberally and allowed to pool up. But as I have said time and again, I am not a good painter, though I don't think this looks awful. Can any of you suggest a better way to apply this with a brush? I'd be glad to hear your tips. It really kind of looks very nice so far. Let's move on and see what happens. I first found this YiJiAre brand when Manny showed it on his channel. I am glad he showed it so that I was able to try both. It would be better if I was in the camera for this part. Get with it, lady. But when it is applied, it looks good. Side by side, they look almost identical, and they behave the same when painting them with a brush. That is a pretty good shine, at least as far as I am concerned. I did get a run in it, though. Now back to the gold spoon that I had already started on with the FusionFirm. I will now apply the YiJiAre on the other half of the spoon. It acts much like the silver when brushed on. Not bad, but I would not say it is chrome-like. Though I do think it's very nice with a great color tone. This will work for the rims for my Porsche projects. The silver foil, on the other hand, has a very nice shine and is reflective. Let's move over to the paint booth and spray these on some spoons. Sponsor Spotlight. Are you a passionate modeler, constantly searching for that perfect, intricate detail to bring your miniature masterpiece to life? Do you dream of crafting scale models so accurate they could be mistaken for the real thing? Then it's time to discover VCG Resins by Reese. VCG Resin specializes in providing the highest quality, most unique, and incredibly detailed resin parts and accessories for your 1/24th and 1/25th scale model cars, trucks, SUVs, and even your custom dioramas. Modelers can find everything from intricate engines and suspension components to realistic wheels and essential diorama accessories, all designed to bring their miniature masterpieces to life. Are you ready to elevate your next build? Please visit vcgresins.com and don't forget to use our discount code DRC1024 at checkout for 10% off your order. At Scale Finishes, they specialize in high-quality automotive-grade paints, clears, and primers designed to bring your scale models to life. Their authentic colors and premium products provide a flawless finish every time. Visit scalefinishes.com and use our discount code Cinderella10 at checkout to receive 10% off on your order. Thank you for hanging around, and let's start by spraying the FusionFirm silver foil first. I'm going to spray it on 3 spoons for each brand. One will be bare plastic, another in gray primer, and the final on a gloss black base. All of this will be done with my Gallery GHAC 98D and cleaned up with the Barbatos Rex Robot Kai Thinner, and Unicorn Tears works as well. This first spoon is Gray Super Primer from Scale Finishes. Here it is, loaded into the cup, and here we go. Oh yeah, that spray's nice. Wow, that is impressive. Straight from the bottle to the gun, no thinning needed at all. This looks promising to me. Let's try it on bare plastic and see what we get. That's crazy. It covers it flawlessly and pretty much looks just like the one on primer. This last spoon has all-clad gloss black as its base, and many chrome paints say to put them over a black gloss base. Maybe it will make a difference here too. That just might have a little richer look to it. We shall see when it has all dried for 3 days, as is stated on the packaging for both paints. Now I'm going to shoot a second coat on all of them. This may be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. It pretty much looks the same to me. It seems to retain shininess even after the second coat. I have had some chrome where the second coat ruins the look. Okay, now I will clean my airbrush and shoot the other brand.
A few moments later.
Okay, I am back and have the YiJiAre loaded up in my airbrush, and I am ready to shoot these other spoons. I'm just going to shut up here and shoot some silver foil. You can see on this last spoon that this paint pretty much looks exactly like the other brand. They all look good, and I think maybe I will leave the one coat on these. Why, I hear you quietly asking? Well, because I am starting to suspect that these two products are mirror images of each other, and this might give me a better idea if 1 or 2 coats was better. But they behave the same, and to the bare eye at this point, look the same. I guess we shall see in a few days. Sorry for the delay, I was cleaning my airbrush again. And now have it loaded up with the FusionFirm Gold. I am shooting this over the bare plastic because this isn't the main focus of my comparison. It's a very nice and rich gold, almost like a gold bar, though maybe not as shiny. Now I will shoot the YiJiAre Gold onto the last spoon. Again, almost identical to the FusionFirm. It looks like no matter which brand you buy, you are going to get the same results. Now, to let everything dry for at least 3 days. Okay, here's the part I know you have all waited so patiently for. It has now been 5 days since I painted the spoons. I have them all laid out here. These first 3 are FusionFirm, then the next 3 are YiJiAre. 2 of the gold spoons have the gold from each brand, and these last 2 spoons are the brush painted ones I did first. I guess I will start with the gold spoon I painted with each half covered by each brand. It's a little rough from a brush, but it's not awful. However, not chrome, like some may have been hoping for. The silver foil brush painted one is a different story. It's actually pretty nice. Please forgive the marks in the paint. Some of them fell down from the vibration of my air compressor. Both sides of the silver spoon look exactly alike to me. What do y'all think? Here's the YiJiAre on the black base coat. It too looks pretty nice, and I feel it has a realistic chrome look to it. It may not be enough for some of the show car builders. It seems to cover well over most anything, but I do think it looks a little better with the gloss black base. This stands true for the FusionFirm too, it seems. Here are my favorite 2, which are the black-based ones. Side by side, they look the same to me still, and they must be extremely similar if not exactly the same paints. Do you think one is better than the other? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please drop them in the comments. With each comparison, the results are very similar. Lastly, here are the 2 spoons I sprayed the gold on, and again, they are identical. Now, how durable is this paint? Well, if you rub on it with your fingers, it's going to leave a haze. And no, it doesn't wipe off with a towel either. So once it's there, it's there. Same thing on the next one, however. If I just touch it like you were pressing a wheel on or something, it does not seem to leave a mark. Let me try another one right here quick. If you really mash, it can leave a mark, but it is more resilient than any chrome paint I have tried to this point. These paints all come with their own clear coat. However, everyone I have spoke to agrees it loses its luster when clear coated with most things modelers use. There may be an exception to the rule, but I am unaware of it. Here they all are. FusionFirm are the left 3 and YiJiAre are the right. I think it is worth trying these out. I am sure there are many of you with more skills than I who can get much better results. Sometimes it's hard to chase an ADHD mind through these videos. Try them out and decide for yourself. They average around $10, and volume-wise, they really aren't any cheaper than the Rebelle Chrome Spray. However, there is a lot less material loss, and the same volume will probably go much farther. Thank you for hanging out with me, and that about covers it for today. Later, y'all.